Every story has a beginning. The story of BTS starts not under bright lights, but within the humble walls of a small, struggling agency. Early photo of the Big Hit building. Bang Si-hyuk, visionary producer, Big Hit was far from the powerhouse it is today. 2010. Hitman Bang had a vision. He dreamed of a new kind of idol group, a group that would be different, rooted in authenticity and raw hip-hop energy. They would write their own lyrics. They would speak their truth. A bold idea in an industry obsessed with polish, to build a group that told stories for their generation, using music as language. Not a typical K-pop idol group, envisioned as a hip-hop crew, rappers who could command the stage with lyrical skill. Focus on raw talent and genuine passion for music, not just synchronized dance moves and camera-ready smiles. Honest connection with audiences. He searched for musicality and compelling personal stories. Music as a reflection of real life, struggles, triumphs. He turned to the underground rap scene, dimly lit clubs, online forums, voices that were unapologetic and real, rappers speaking on society, their dreams and the pressures they faced as young people. This was the seed of something different. The first member to join this hip-hop project was a teenage prodigy from the underground rap scene. His name was Kim Namjoon, known then as Runch Randa. Bang Si-hyuk was so impressed by his lyrical prowess that he decided to build the group around him. Namjoon, later RM, was the anchor. His dream was to have his voice and message heard. He possessed intelligence, charisma, and a love for hip-hop culture. With RM as the cornerstone, the search continued. Min Yoongi, a skilled producer and fierce rapper from Daegu, joined next. Then Young Ho Sok, a celebrated street dancer, later J-Hope. He brought electrifying dance energy. Each early member added a distinct flavor. Their identity began to shift, from pure hip-hop to a dynamic idol group. This led to recruiting the vocal line. Kim Seok-jin, an acting student scouted, joined dreaming of acting. He had no prior singing or dancing experience. Park Ji-min, a top contemporary dancer from Busan, joined. Kim Tae-hyung, V, from a farming family, joined after an audition. His dream was to follow his passion for music. Finally, the youngest, Jeon Jungkook, completed the puzzle. He was shy but incredibly talented. He chose Big Hit because he was impressed by RM's rapping. His dream was to touch people's hearts with his voice. And so 7 were gathered. 7 strangers from different cities. 7 with different backgrounds. 7 with different dreams. A mix of underground rappers, classically trained dancers, aspiring actors, and vocalists, all under a small, hopeful company. Their journey together was about to begin. 7 strangers, 1 shared dream. The path to debut was not paved with gold. It was a grueling test of endurance, filled with uncertainty and immense pressure. They lived in a small, cramped dorm, a world away from the glamorous life they hoped for. They practiced for more than 12 hours a day. Rapping, singing, dancing. The company's limited resources made everything harder. They often worried if they would even have enough money to eat. This constant uncertainty was a heavy burden. The group's lineup was not always stable. Trainees came and went. The final 7 were not the original lineup. This constant flux created anxiety. They watched friends leave, wondering if they would be next. This fear fueled intense work but took an emotional toll. They had to prove their worth constantly. Jin had no performance background and worked tirelessly to catch up. V faced loneliness far from home. Jimin faced loneliness far from home. They faced skepticism and criticism from the outside world. Underground critics accused them of selling out. The mainstream industry didn't know what to do with them. They were caught between 2 worlds. The criticism was hard to hear while they poured their souls into music. Authenticity made them a target for doubt. The dream of debuting sometimes felt impossibly far away. There were moments when members considered giving up. J-Hope briefly left, but Jungkook convinced him to return. It was within this crucible of hardship that the true strength of BTS was born. Their teamwork was not a concept created by their company, it was a survival mechanism. They learned to rely on each other for everything. When one member struggled with choreography, another would stay late to help them practice. When someone was homesick, the others offered comfort. RM bridged gaps between rappers and vocalists, ensuring everyone felt heard. This mutual respect became the bedrock of their brotherhood. Their determination was relentless. They channeled anxieties and frustrations into their art. They wrote about pressures of school, the uncertainty of the future, the struggle to follow dreams. This was their outlet and their rebellion. Their pre-debut vlogs showed raw, unfiltered journey. Fans connected with their vulnerabilities. They built a fan base on trust and shared experience. Their hard work was visible, their passion palpable. Their sincerity was undeniable. This formative period shaped the music and message that defined them. Their debut, Too Cool for School, reflected their pre-debut struggles. Tracks like No More Dream questioned societal pressures placed on youth. They were speaking their own language, telling their own story. This commitment to authenticity set them apart. They weren't just performing songs, they were sharing their diary. Their honesty became a superpower, allowing a connection that transcended language. Ultimately, Seven Strangers became BTS, a lesson in perseverance. It wasn't just luck. It was a bold vision, individual talent, and extraordinary hard work. Their difficult beginning became their greatest asset. They were 7 parts of a whole, united by a dream, destined to change the world with their music.